A teacher's purpose is not to create students in his own image, but to develop students who can create their own image. Unknown. Growing up, my parents were the first ones to plant the seeds of curiosity, knowledge, love, and being in me. As they tended to the garden of their children, they were careful to provide just the right amount of sun, nutrient-rich soil, and pruning. All of their hard work was not in vain, but in hope of raising self-reliant children who would one day become independent, contributing members of society. Although I have yet to have children, I think teaching is a lot like parenting. Teachers work to shape independent, critical thinkers by providing support, love, and logical scaffolds. Like the beautiful plants in my own garden that I have planted seeds for, I have worked to plant seeds in my students over the course of this past year. I have worked hard to show my students the excitement that can be found in learning. I have also made conscious efforts to guide my students through the most difficult parts of their education, their failure. By planting seeds of knowledge, combined with appropriate guidance and support, I have been pleased to see my students take on their own growth independent from me. That is to say that I have worked to equip my students with the resources and funds of knowledge for them to blossom in their own education. To me, the most important job in the world is that of a teacher, not only because we help shape children's futures, but because good teachers, like good parents, teach children how to think rather than merely what to think. Like a blossoming flower, children who have supportive roots take on a beauty and shape all their own. And to be an integral part of students' learning and to have the pleasure to see them take their education and really personalize it has been the most rewarding experience of my teaching career thus far. Just as a plant's tendrils hold tight to its provided support, some of my students have grasped tightly to the support I have given them, while others spring forth, taking knowledge and personalizing it immediately. It is important for me to be patient with those students who hold tight to the comfort of systematic support, while encouraging them to develop their individual learning experiences. My growth as a teacher has largely developed through the growth of my students. Teachers plant seeds of knowledge that will grow forever, unknown. Teachers typically do not see the full transformation and development of a student in a single 9-month school year period. However, teachers no doubt plant seeds that will help children blossom into their adult life. Unknowingly, teachers affect their students in ways that may not be evident right away. My development as a teacher has been tiring, chaotic, stressful, and in some ways grueling. As intense as it all has been, I know that I have been an important gardener, helping to plant seeds of knowledge while tending to the growth and development of my students. It is my hope that through my guided support and my students' eagerness to learn, that my students and I will grow together each year. At the end of each day, I really have to give credit to my students for my growth as a professional and as an individual. They have helped me far more than they will ever know. Learn everything you can, anytime you can, from anyone you can. There will always come a time when you will be grateful you did.